Good morning. Not
Good
out of
morning,
10.
everyone.
We're late because of me. Um, Goodness gracious.
Good
Okay,
morning,
let's.
Froggy and Sunflower. Darla's here. There's Mara. Shouldn't be on your way to work, girlfriend. There's Shakita and Sarah.
Mara, do you work today?
Let's-
I mean, are the it's snowing here.
Oh, there's Sharon. Good morning or good evening. Good night, Nate. How are you? There's Robin and Daniel. Hello, how are you? And Michelle. There's Amy. Awesome. We're so glad that y'all are all in here with us.
Oh my goodness, you guys. Hello, everybody. Hi, Daniel. Hi, everybody. Uh, Hi, Mara. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Robin. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Granny D. I didn't see everybody that was
Oh,
in here.
Granny D. Hello, Ladybug.
And I am late to the party. I'm usually the first one here, but I was late. Hi, Nammy G.
Hello, Mammy G.
Oh,
Nana Cat. Thank you so much, sweetheart. She says she's playing on both devices. Don't forget your thumbs. Good morning, Bonnie and Little Rita. Thank you for being here for me and everyone. I need prayers for patience, please. Oh, my goodness,
oh,
sweetheart.
oh no, oh no. Don't ask for patience because then you get more of the stuff.
Yes, I was getting ready to say.
Well, sis,
Uh,
why don't you do what your big sisters do? Hi, Laura. Did
oh,
you
look
add
at
that?
there, Froggy. How? Excuse me?
Did you add that?
Did I add what? No, I didn't add it. I am so sorry. Good morning, Molly. How are you? Mammy G is saying, Granny D is saying, howdy, Nightbot. Thank you all so much for the super chats. Y'all are super awesome. Jolene, how are you, sweetie? She says, hey, everyone. So I hope everyone's weather is a little warmer today.
Well, it is. Let's see.
I'm trying to check mine
It's
real quick.
31 and snowing. Heavy snow now.
Oh, let's see. It is, do y'all want to hear my weather? It is 62 degrees here. Cloudy, expecting rain at 1 o'clock, and then throughout that rest of the afternoon. My husband is not going to be happy. Oh, Michelle says, I am with Keri. I'm not very awoke yet.
Oh,
Good morning, Connie. Thank you for being here. And there's Stitching on the Hill. How are you? And Paula? Thank y'all all so much for being here.
Stitching on the Hill was in Zoom yesterday. It was so nice to have her.
Well, that's awesome.
Yes.
Thank you.
She's a cutie patootie.
A cutie patootie.
Yeah, I should do my weather so you guys can see that it's snowing. Elephants are the largest land animals on Earth. Oh, I didn't know that.
My goodness. Land animals. Okay. Yeah. Mara's weather says, I'm thinking it's in Hillsboro. Conditions are light rain with a temperature of 35. The wind's blowing from the south southeast at 5, and the current humidity is 99%. My goodness. Goodness. Oh, Granny D says, yes, we are having gorgeous sunshine and temperature is at 39 with an expected high of 42. I bet you're enjoying that now.
Hi, Pam. How are you feeling?
Yes, Pam, how are you doing, sweetie? Been missing you the last few days.
Hi, Connie. Hi, Suzanne.
Sorry, I'm getting ready to sneeze. Bless me. Rita says, warmer? Are you kidding? It's minus 14 Celsius, which means it's around 7 Fahrenheit here. Yes, but you're still getting snow, aren't you, Rita? I know you said someone came in. Let's see. Robin says she has a winter weather advisory for today. Snow this afternoon. Oh, Suzanne says, hi, Rita. I'm working on a blanket using only your yarn. It's a bod pattern with dragonflies, but I'm calling it my Prayers for Rita blanket. Oh, sweetheart, how lovely. That is awful kind of you.
So oh God, it is really snowing. If you were to come to my place, if you passed our driveway and went to the end of the road, there is a great big, I forget what it's called, like turnaround area, like what is that called down there? No, that great big circle turnaround area. Huh? Oh, cul-de-sac. Yeah, that's what it's
Oh,
called. And there were people down there doing.
He was going down to see his mom in his four-wheel drive. That and he hit the snowdrift and buried himself.
Oh, he was taking his mom around town just to show her what town looked like, and he got caught in the snow. Well, Jason, and he was in four-wheel drive.
Right.
He's buried down to his axles.
He was buried down to his axles, and Jason went down there and helped him out, and they came back and gave him homemade elephant ears. I thought that was
yes, Jane. She said, I finally finished my peacock plume. Woohoo. I saw it in the Yarny 2 messenger page. It is gorgeous. Is it already blocked? Jolene says, donuts.
I don't think it needs to be blocked. It's so heavy.
Is it? Well, then she laid it out very, very nicely for the photograph. Sharon says, I'm making a baby blanket with the multi-purple Keri sent me a while back. It is so pretty. Well, awesome. That is great. Well, we are supposed to get down into the 20s, I believe, by the weekend, the weatherman said. I don't know if I told y'all yesterday, but it seems that the weather stations here in Florida are getting some phone calls from people that are not happy with the Florida weather, as if the weatherman themselves could change it, snap their fingers and the sunshine would be back and the lovely temperatures up in the 70s and 80s. Oh, goodness.
It don't work that way.
Yeah.
No, it don't work that way. That's right, Jason. So they're going to be really unhappy when it gets down into the 20s here in a few days. And then I don't think it's supposed to get out of the 40s. So
We'll have people parking on the side of the highway. It snows.
what did he say?
Gonna have people parking on the side of the highway if it snows.
I don't. They're not expecting snow. But you never know.
A light little snow, everybody's parking on the side of the highway.
And there is that Hag Homestead?
Or
Please
if
tell
you
me.
do.
I know it's very cold and icy out in West Texas. Oh, Suzanne, that is so sweet. She says, I'm thinking and praying for you while I'm making it. I will send you a picture in a few days. I had to frog it a bit, so I want to work a bit more on it before the picture, Rita. Oh, good morning, Ellie. How are you? Thank you so much for being here. She's saying hello to Keri and Maureen and everyone in the chat. Yes, I've heard that, Nana Cat. My husband has to drive past quite a few orange groves. And so, yes, he told me about that last year when we were here and we had a cold snap. They're going to be getting smoke pots out for the fruit trees to keep them from freezing. Yes, ma'am. Mm-hmm. A few years ago, in fact, it might have been even 10. Some of y'all might remember better than me, but Florida was caught unawares, really. I mean, they knew the temperatures were going to get, cold for Florida, but man, they had a hard freeze come through. It only lasted a couple of days, but boy, did it do some damage to the citrus around here. Yep, there you go. Ellie says warmer today in Texas. We're supposed to get into the lower 70s, but then it starts getting cold again. Yes, ma'am. Hello, Lydia. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Hi, Lydia. Oh, my head is killing me.
Ellie, what part of Texas are you? What part of Texas is Ellie? Brownsville. Oh, that's where I was born. Mara's saying Huga, I think. Oh, Bonnie says a couple of years ago, I bought a vintage smoke pot at auction. No one knew what it was, so I got it cheap. Hello, Dorothea. Really? Huh, Bonnie said actually the freeze, if smoked correctly, makes the fruit sweeter. I'll be darned, did not know that. Oh, Rita says, Suzanne, that is great. We might be able to meet up later this year when I have moved Mom with me to Sweden. In the fall, Mom and I will travel. That is awesome. Mara's saying hello. And Jolene, I'm thinking she's asking, then will it make great Plant City strawberries? I'm just taking a guess at what the W means. So what are you working on today, Keri? Or are you going to be working on?
Well, I got one more set of 7.
Oh, nice.
I think I have. Yeah, I have the blue set of this to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then I go on to. Here, let me just show you guys what it looks like.
So that one, oh, so it, are they all trimmed in white or cream or?
It's white.
Okay.
They're all trimmed in blue and then put together in blue. So blue is the main color. I should be working on it.
Well, I am finally starting on my first little Impkin. I decided on the body and the color, but haven't quite figured out what he's going to be yet. I figured as the body grew, he would speak to me. Robin says, "Where's the triangle blanket? Did you finish it?"
No. Keri told me this is what she was working on, so I pulled it out. And Keri doesn't have the triangle blanket.
Oh, so y'all are trying to work on same piece together.
Yeah.
Jolene says, "And the shawls are finished?"
What shawls? Oh, the shrug. My granddaughter's is finished. But I don't have enough yarn to do mine. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to continue doing mine or if I'm going to put it up and
Mara says, "The last few days being home with snow and ice, I have just about completed a 3-bedroom swap, including shampooing carpets and painting in the new guest room." Goodness, you've been working. Hello, Mary King. How are you? Thank you for being with us today. Oh, Rita says, yes, it will be great when things get done, but her mom has 2 surgeries that she needs to go through first. Oh, my goodness. Well, let us know when, Rita, so we can pray. Hello, Elizabeth. How are you? Thank you for joining us today.
Hi, Elizabeth.
I hope your weather is starting to settle down. Jolene says Mara has the energy. We don't. Well, she works around little kids all day long. Okay. Thank you. Well, let's see, we're about 20 minutes in, so I'm going to go ahead and say thank you all so much. I know I say this to you every time we get together, But I really do want you to know that we are grateful that you're here with us time after time when we come up. It's nice to know how your day is going, how your week is going. We appreciate you sharing that with us. And those of you that are in the Zen garden, thank you as well for being here with us. We just ask that you leave your thumbprint on both channels because it does help us both. And we'll just keep you up with what's going on in the chat. And then those of you that watch us later on, thank you to you as well. Please be sure and leave your thumbs on both channels. And then just leave us a little comment to let us know what was said that maybe brightened your day for a little while. So, has anybody started on any crochet alongs? I'm doing the Four Seasons mosaic blanket with Michelle from Michelle's Mosaic and Moors. Um, I have decided that for me, each season is going to have its own two basic colors, like the basic and then the one that does the design. Um, I really would have loved to have done what the designer of the blanket did at first. I mean, hers is just very, very intricate, but there's too much changing of colors of the yarn. So I think I'm just going to keep mine basic, but at least I'm going to have colors that set off for me anyway what both seasons are like. And then I hope to get to there's another mosaic blanket that I will not do until this first one is done because, me and blankets. Um, it's called the library. Oh my goodness. Now that one I will be changing colors with a lot. And I tell you what, I also think it is a great stash buster because there are so many colors in it so that you can see the colors of the books. It's a very beautiful pattern. Oh, Darcia says, I'm still working on my husband's hack because he has a big head.
Hi,
Hello,
Kim.
Kim.
Hi, little Keri.
Where'd little Keri? There she is. Well, good morning, little one. How are you doing?
Well, so are you going to do the Nimue with us?
Yes. Already have my yarn for that. Got my book. Um, Amy from Crafting Amy says she's picked up her show lock again. Um, yeah, my Sophie's still over there in her bag. I know. She is my first UFO. She's just in timeout. That's all I can say. She's just in timeout. Oh, I haven't heard about that one, Sharon. She says, I will be working on the dinosaur mosaic sometime in the near future. Oh, yes. Elizabeth said, I've been working on Juan, the Crochet Addict's cow. Yes. I love how he is choosing his stitches by spinning the wheel. Well, I tell you what, that's a little crazy. Well, thank you, Michi. She says, at work, stopping by to say hi and leave my thummies. Well, thank you so much. Oh, little Carrie says, I'm doing okay, just trying to recover from this gosh darn cold. Just woke up and scrambled in here. Well, thank you, sweetheart. Mara says, energy, yes, but it is more of once we started the upheaval, yeah, there was no turning back. Still have some things to do, and we have some bins to go through. The twins have to figure out what they want also. Let's see. Faith Louise. Sorry, I thought I was going to sneeze. How are you today? And there's Crafty Ann. How are you? Thank you for being here with us today.
Hi, Crafty Annie.
There's Tiffy. How are you,
Hi,
sweetheart?
Tiffany.
And Darcia wants to know, Keri, did you ever finish the baby blanket?
Which one? The
The one with the Bavarian stitch.
no, it's still sitting over here. I pick it up every once in a while.
Oh, Mara says they know the twins no longer have their own rooms and will have to stay in the guest room when they are home. Oh, you booted them out? And little Keri wants to know, what are you working on? Yeah, she said the diamond ones. I'm thinking that's the Bavarian stitch.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm working on my 21. That's 2. I need 5 more. I'm working on this blanket. I'm working on the little parts. Then I'm going to work on the rounds 2 and 3. Then I'm going to do white around them
Gotcha.
all 42 of them.
Tiffany says, been here for a little bit, listening while getting myself comfortable with my coffee and bits and bobs for my project of the week. Well, what is your project of the week, sweetheart? Mara said, oops, kind of did boot them. They don't know about the change yet either. My goodness. That's going to be a shocker. Maybe just let them find out when they come home. Little Keri says, yeah, yay, the granny square baby blanket. I'm loving that one. Maureen, you mentioned something about a mosaic design called the library. Where did you find that? I'd love to see a picture. Um,
Etsy.
yeah. Let me go here to my Etsy shop. Okay. Where is the pattern? I don't want to see it made up. Nope, that's not the one. Oh, you're going to have to give me a minute here. I can show you what the blanket looks like when it's finished. There it is. Um, Here we go, share.
Ugh.
Okay, let's see. Oh, Tiffy says, I was cruising through the playlist on Llama Mama Kayla's last week and found a mystery loom kit project. I'm making loads of little circles right now. Bet you'll love that. Okay, now let me go back over here. Well, that didn't help me any. Okay, can y'all see that?
Oh, that's different from the one I saw.
No, this is the one I'm going to make.
I like that one better.
Mm-hmm. But
than
like I
the
said,
shelves of library books.
yes, that's the one I'm doing. Um, let's see. Hello, Kim Anderson. How are you? Drive by Thummies, bad area, no good reception. Treatments go well today for Kevin. Pray that treatments go well for Daddy Kevin. Sweetheart, I have y'all in my book every day. Mara says, no, my younger son now has the bigger bonus room, which we can set up an air bed for him. Or Samuel likes the couch and can let Ryan sleep in his room too. Woo! Well, that was a picture of the blanket. Oh, Granny DC says, I wish I could make that for my daughter, the librarian. If you will, who asked for that pattern? Yes, Tiffy, that's the only thing. But if you will email me, I will send you a link to the pattern that way, because I'm still not all cool with this technology stuff, how to make things work. Just email me to remind me and I'll share my link.
Ugh.
And Lydia says, Tiffany, are you going to make a blanket with all the circles you're working on? Yeah.
Have you had enough coffee?
No, I have not had enough coffee.
I can tell.
Oh, Keri, it is time for our devotional, Sweet Pea.
I don't know where my book is.
Well,
I don't know.
Boy, you did clean things up good then, didn't you?
Yes.
Okay. All right, well, I've got one for you. It says, any prayer counts. This comes from Ephesians 6:18. Pray in the Spirit on all occasions with all kinds of prayers and requests. Often we are too analytical with our prayers. We think we ought to make them sound fancy or humble. We can treat prayer like money. We don't want to spend it on the wrong things. We might not be able to trust our intentions when we pray, but God sees our heart. The Lord wants you to talk with Him in all occasions and with all kinds of prayers. Sometimes our prayer is a quick cry for help, and sometimes it's an hour-long worship session. No matter what kind of prayer, Jesus will always be present to hear you. So think on these words or this prayer for the day. Jesus, I don't always know how to pray, how to start, or how to be informal, or how informal I can be, or what things are acceptable to pray for. I thank you, though, for reminding me that it doesn't actually have to matter. What matters is that I open my heart to you at all times and acknowledge that I need you in any and every area of my life. And that is absolutely correct. You know, I'm just going to say this here for a few minutes. Um, I used to think that there was a certain way I had to pray or a certain pattern, and really, right at first, I think we are taught that. But when you have to, when you want something that's on your heart and you want it shared right now, do I have to go through all that other stuff just to say, God, I need you right now? This is where I'm at. Or God, I'm lifting up this person or this situation right now. Does that mean that he's not going to hear it because I went through all these steps? No, it does not. He just wants us to talk to him. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. Our words don't have to be fancy. He just wants us to talk to him. That's all there is to it. And that's what prayer is. It is a talk with Jesus. Okay, there's my little sermon for the day. Oh, let's see. Rita says, snow, snow, and more snow. Mara says, maybe 5 days per year where we are all home together at this point. With the twins being 22, it is time to fully pack up all their toys and books and mementos. I don't know about that, Mara. I would say fully pack up everything. Rita says, Mom was so happy for getting her coffee when she came back. Tiffany says that the one she's working on will definitely be a blanket size. It's going to be 5 foot by 5 foot square. Oh my goodness. There you go. Granny D says, Amen. I pray just like I'm talking to God, which is what I'm doing. Very informal. That's right. My dad always told me, just pretend like he's sitting right there in a chair across from you and you talk to him just like you're talking to me. Hello, Barbara. How are you? We're so happy that you joined us.
Hi, Barbara.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, Granny D. She's saying hello to everybody in both chats.
Okay. Now I got 4.
4 of the second rounds or 4 of the first rounds?
4 of the first rounds. You guys think I'm speedy, but I'm not. I'm old.
Darcia says, Mara, don't forget to mark the boxes and put it in a safe place. Bring it out when they have children and they will call it history. There you go. We used to always threaten our kids, when we would say back special mementos and everything. We said that when they started getting serious about a young man, that we would bring it out and show them their little, their first grade picture or their picture with their little handprints and how they made the turkeys or, just silly little things like that. And they're like, don't you dare.
That's so mean.
No, it's not. My mom did it to me.
Yeah, but did you like it?
No.
So why would you do it to yours?
Tradition. It's a rite of passage.
It's not.
Uh-huh. Oh, yes, it is.
Oh, no, it's not. Those things that you didn't like done to you, why would you do them unto your children?
Well, I have to say my youngest did it to her son when he brought his first girlfriend home. So, it's just one of them things you pass down. Ellie says, I'm doing a Valentine's theme yarn swap with me on my channel if anyone wants to swap yarn with me. Oh, Ellie, type the word drop, sweetheart. So if anybody doesn't have you, they can get you and go over there and see.
I did, though, when my daughter was dating her daughter's dad. Take a picture of my daughter sleeping, and she was like this.
Uh-huh. Oh, my word. See, you did it too.
And I was like, Omar, you got to see this picture. And he goes, Mackenzie was like, of what? And I was like, none of your business. And so I let him see it, and he was like, oh my God. I was like, yeah. And you're in love with that.
Oh, exactly, Michelle. See, that's wedding day stuff. That's right. Suzanne, this community has helped me to find my way back to God and Jesus. I'm eternally grateful for that. Well, sweetheart, that is awesome. Mara says, yes, right now, much of it is in clear totes. My friends suggested they have until the middle of July, so that's 6 months to go, through it and determine what they want to keep. Oh, yes, to running around in diaper pictures. There you go, folks. If you're interested in participating in Yarn Swap with Ellie, there is her channel. Be sure that you go and pick her up if you don't have her. Now, if you have her, then you already know the Yarn Swap's going on. Ooh, Rita says, need to go. Mom wants food from a shop outside, so they're going to go get beef in pita bread. That sounds great. Well, y'all go and enjoy, Rita. Tell your mother we all said hi and we love you both. Faith Louise says, I have done a yarn swap before, and they are fun. Yes, they are, aren't they? Oh, Rita says, Mom is in bed resting. I'm the one getting out to get the food. Well, just be careful.
Yes. Oh, don't forget, you guys. Tomorrow we're on at 7 and 10.
Yes.
7 Pacific, 10 Eastern.
Yes, we'll be on an hour earlier. That way we can go raid Ursula.
Yes.
I am so happy that she is back.
I know, me too. So, Stitch Down the Hill, can you get out of your driveway? Hi, Kibia. What you doing?
I was trying to come back up. I thought I had been seeing lightning out this way just a little bit, and all of a sudden it said, your internet is unstable. So if I pop again before we get off of here, I probably won't come back on. So, I mean, it's not raining. It is windy though. So we'll just have to wait and see. Oh, Lydia said she saw on Ursula's community tab that she won't be on tomorrow. Am I frozen? Am I up by myself now? My chat keeps freezing. Oops. Lost Keri. Okay, so I'm still visible. For those of you that are on my channel. Oh, Faith Louise says, yes, she has no internet. And Lydia says, I can see you. So I guess that means I'm still up. Okay. No, I didn't kick Keri out. Oh, all right. Well, thank you, Mara. So she will not have internet for a few days. Okay, well, that makes sense. Well, hello, Laura. How are you? So I'm still here. All right. Well, good then. We still have about 15 minutes, maybe. Oh, yep. Now I'm blipping. Good morning, Angela. How are you, sweetheart? Keri must have felt bad for you and blipped out. She could have done that, but I've noticed that I'm having the circle of death every little bit. Only I am up. Okay, well, I'm going to stay up as long as I can, but if I, freeze or pop off, then you'll know it's just weather related. No, remember when Keri first came on, she was talking about having snow. So the weather is probably affecting her quite a bit now. It's not even Monday. Oh, goodness. Well, I imagine that even though Ursula won't be able to go on after us, that Keri will still leave it at 7 her time and 10 my time. So we'll just leave it like it is. So I hope that everyone that is experiencing bad weather, that you don't have to get out in this. You can stay home where it's warm or warm and dry. But if you can enjoy the sunshine, get out and enjoy it. Because it looks like most of the country is expecting another round of bad, bad weather. Not only just cold and ice, but rain. Oh, Robin said during this cold snap, I couldn't find my hat that matches my coat, so I've been making hats. Well, there you go. Darcia says, Sharon and Mara, that's what I did to my son, and they are still laughing. Plus, that wasn't all the pictures. Oh, my goodness. Well, there she is. She came back.
My internet went out.
That's what we figured. I told him, you had snow. I've been talking about snow all this time, so it didn't surprise
I tried
me.
to call you and my phone wouldn't work either.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that nice to know? In the middle of an emergency, my phone's not going to work.
Oh, no. Yeah. Oh, Faith Louise says, yeah, we finally got up to 22 here. I will be able to go outside. Well, awesome. Hello? Elizabeth says, yes, we are getting a lot more snow tonight here in Illinois. Woo!
He did at 7.
That's right, Robin. That's how it normally
goes.
It'll show up when the weather gets warm or when you're no longer needing it. That's when you'll find it. That's good, Sharon. Yeah. We'll see.
Okay, well.
You're at least getting out. I'm not getting out. I am having mine delivered to. Well, before we lose you again, Keri, we need a random act of kindness reminder.
Oh, shoot. You think you might lose me again?
Well, I hope not, but, just in case. Sharon says, I still haven't brushed the snow off the car from the other day. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that thing that I sent you yesterday, I wasn't
Yeah.
warned either. And I had goosebumps and I was bawling and I was like, I
Mhm.
sent it to you, I sent it to Taffy, and I sent it to Mara. Mara, did you watch it? The airplane thing? If you
Robin said
haven't, you need to watch it.
Robin said her grandkids went back to school today. Woo! Well, girlfriend, I'm going to tell you, get some tissues, have them ready.
Offer
Little
to
Carrie
teach
says,
someone something new for free, like a skill or a language.
ooh, offer to
Oh,
teach
wait,
someone something new.
maybe it's donate blood.
Read that again.
It's donate blood.
Oh, okay.
I'll send it to Keri.
Mara says, sorry, I have hardly done anything the last couple of days besides work around the house. Well, sometimes it's good to take a break from one activity and do something else, especially if it's going to make your life happier.
Oh man, I bawled. I was just like going, because as soon as he said, if you don't listen to my voice, you will die, I was
Yeah.
like, oh shit, it's like God.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You better listen, dude, because if you don't, you're going to die.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, Michelle. Remember, everyone offer up some extra prayers, and if you have them, some items for the homeless in this very cold weather. Oh yes. And think about your soup kitchens that are taking these folks in off the street. They need prayers and help as well. And shelters. Oh my goodness.
I sent it to you, Keri. Now, my nail tech sent me that, and she didn't warn me at all.
Mm.
So I didn't feel like I owed anybody any warning.
Oh goodness.
I wonder if I could play it on here and they could hear it, if I could get in trouble for it.
I would say probably you would get in trouble for it.
Well, I could just erase it. It would just be clipped.
I don't know how that works. Yes, it is, Darcy. Cleaning the house, moving things around. Yeah, great exercise and a very good workout. Oh, yeah. Granny D says she would love to see it too. Is there a way you can drop it in the chat, share it in the chat?
No.
No?
Mm-mm. But if you have me on Messenger, just message me and I'll send it to you.
Suzanne said, if you edit it out, there's no problem, Keri.
What?
She said, if you edit it out, there won't be a problem.
Okay, let me see if I can get it. Because you guys, If you know God, you're welcome, sweetie. Okay, let me see.
Michelle says, Garcia, I've been here lurking, working on a blanket I've been trying to finish. Well, good for you, girlfriend. Just think how happy you're going to be when that thing is finished.
Oh, I didn't even read what it said. Focus on God, not the storm.
This video right here changed my whole life. Watch to the end.
Okay, let me see if I can.
You're going to have to boost your volume.
Yeah. Okay, wait a second. Stop sharing. I got to make sure that I hit the sound button. Okay. If you guys can't hear it, though, let me know.
I was in Alaska doing a lawsuit. We're way out in the Aleutian Islands, getting ready to leave and go back to Anchorage and then home. I had a ticket in my pocket to get on an airplane. The pastor came up and he said, "Listen, I can save you money." I said, "How's that?" He said, "I flew a small airplane and I fly a smaller. I can take you in my little airplane and you can save your ticket." And this did not sound. I said, "Chief, thank you so very, very much. But I've got this ticket. We'll just make our way on home. Me and this other lawyer with me."
Little Keri said, try and make it full screen.
I said, "Okay." Well, we went out to the airport, took us by his little plane, and I looked at it. And I thought, well, one good thing, it's shiny. Then he walked around it. We got in. He's on the left front. I'm on the right front. The other lawyer's sitting right behind me. And he started it up, and it started up just fine. Well, we taxied out. I said, "Should we pray?" He said, "Yeah, that's a good idea. We normally don't." I said, "Well, this time we'll." And I'm telling you, I prayed 5-8 minutes. I prayed a long time. We went and got on the runway. He starts down the runway. The plane lifted off ever so gently. We started climbing. It was wonderful. Not a problem. We started climbing and we flew probably 3-4 minutes. Something happened that will never leave my mind. The pilot turned to me and
Are y'all able to hear it?
"Clouds, and I can't fly in clouds."
I can't see the chat.
I said, "Clouds make you what?" Now, it's been cloudy all day. And we go right up into the clouds and you can't see anything. And he looks at me and his eyes roll back in his head. And he starts mumbling and he passes out.
Nana Cat says, not really. That's what I was afraid of.
Now we're in the clouds,
Okay.
flying along with no pilot. My friend in the back.
Oh, but Ellie says she can.
Yes. He said, "What are we going to do?" I said, "I don't know." But there was a radio right there, and I handed him the microphone. And I said, "Start asking for help." So he's in the back seat reaching up, and he said, "Hello, hello." We didn't know any proper radio etiquette. All we were saying was hello. And somebody answered back, "Hello, hello. Don't you guys know proper radio etiquette?" And I said, "Yeah." I said, "No, we don't know." Tell him we're in an airplane with a passed out pilot and we don't know how to fly this plane. The guy said, "I'm a freighter flying out of Anchorage on the way to Tokyo." He said, "You're telling me you have nobody who can fly that plane?"
Okay.
Tell him that's correct. Now you can understand, I am sweating bullets. He said, "The first thing I'm going to do is start circling so I don't lose you. Because I'll fly out of range of your radio and you won't have me anymore." And he said, "But I'm going to get Anchorage emergency for you. And Anchorage emergency will be try to save your life. After about 5 minutes, Anchorage came on and said, "We understand you have a passed out pilot. Those of you do not know how to fly that plane." I said, "That's right." They said, "Well, the first thing we got to do is find you." I'll never forget what this man at Anchorage said. He said, "My job is to get you home safe." He said, "That's my job." But he said, "Here's the deal. If you want me to get you home safe, you got to promise me to obey my voice." He said, "You can't see me, but I can see you." And he said, "If you're not going to obey my voice, you're going to die." When you can't see anything, you have no idea how disorientated you are. Finally, he said, "Okay, I found you. Now hear me clear." He said, "You're 4 minutes from a mountain." He said, "You're going to crash in that mountain and die. Follow my voice." I never said, "I have to follow your voice." Is that reasonable? You see, I understood without his voice, I had nothing. And do you understand? Without God's voice, you have nothing. Nothing. Finally, he got his turn. And he said, "I'm freezing all the traffic in the area." He said, "It's going to take me an hour and a half to get you to Anchorage, and there's a lot of weather between you and Anchorage. You're in for a rough ride." And he said, "I want you to hear me. I don't want you to look at what's going on outside. I don't want you to pay attention to the storm, just my voice." He said, "If you start watching the storm, you will die. But I'll take you through." Now, because they cleared all the traffic, several pilots, those nighttime freighters, those 747s, started talking to us. He said, "We're praying for you, Ben. You're going to make it. And listen to the voice. That's the key." They said, "Trust the voice." You realize your head is full of voices. And everybody in this world wants to talk to you. Everybody wants to be the controlling voice. And God says, "I want you to be a living sacrifice. I want you to put yourself on the altar and let my voice be your voice." Finally, we went through the worst of the weather, but there was still more. And then the voice came back and he said, "Now, I'm going to line you up." He said, "I'm going to bring you in right down the runway. And at the foot of the runway are some lights, and they're in the form of a cross." He said, "Don't you forget this. The cross is the way home." Finally, he's bringing us down. We still can't see anything. And all he kept saying is, "Stay with me. My sheep," the Bible says, "hear my voice, and they follow me." Finally, just a couple hundred feet off the ground, we saw the cross. I landed the plane. In fact, I landed it 7 times. Finally, it all came to a stop, and the minute we stopped, the pilot woke up. The voice said, "Thanks for listening." I watch them crash and burn all the time because they won't follow my voice. They don't understand I'm the one who can see them even when they can't see me. But they get the voices in their head and they kill themselves. They self-destruct. Thanks for listening to the voice. Then they put us in a motel room at about 4 in the morning. Knock at my door. I opened the door and the man was standing there. He said, "Hello, David." I said, "You're the one who got me home." He said, "I am." You understand one day you're going to stand before him and say, "You were the voice. You're the voice that brought me home." If you're not on that altar as a living sacrifice, your head's full of voices. And then we wonder why kids crash and burn. We wonder why marriages are shattered. And the Lord's saying, "I'm the one who has the voice." All I can remember is that voice saying, "Stay with me. Stay with me. Don't listen to what's going on in your head and don't watch the storm. Stay with me. And I'll take you through." Tonight you have a God who has promised to take you through a living sacrifice, holy.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we went over time, but For those of you that could hear it, I send it to a few of you guys that I have on Messenger.
Share it out, folks. Share it out as much as you can because it is a wonderful, wonderful message. Exactly, Ellie. Exactly, Suzanne. Well, as Keri said, we did go over, but we thank you, those of you that stuck around to hear that little message today. I do hope that you enjoyed it. And as I said, share it out. So until tomorrow, I believe we will still meet you at 7 Keri's time and 10 my time. Hope to see you there. But until then, please remember to be the light out there in the darkness for someone today because you never know, could be your light that they need to see.
You're welcome, Granny D.
Yes, all of you are welcome.
And I'm going to Zoom. I don't know who's on next. Oh, it's Thursday. Is Linda on next? I don't know.
I don't know. I thought she came in on Wednesdays.
I don't know. Okay.
I don't know.
Love you guys.
Thank you for being here. Love y'all.
Be a blessing. Bye, y'all.